Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Talk to Me Nice. We talk about life and all things spice with your girl Nation.
What is the hair doing?
Yeah. Talk to me nice, yeah. You need some shit,
We have our sisters in the building.
yeah. You know it goes down on the high speed. And every episode it gets spicy. Who would you rather with Shay? Who would you rather with Nation? Talk to me nice, yeah. Talk to me nice, yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of
Talk to Me Nice, where we talk about love, life,
and all things spice with your girl Nation.
and I'm Ashay.
And we have a guest today.
Hey.
So introduce yourself, let them know where they can find you on social media.
Okay, y'all can follow me on social media. I am Divinely Me 555. If you don't know, my name is Torri. I make music. I do content. I also do my own podcast as well called Pushing Positivity, where I uplift the voices in Little Rock.
Shout out to them. You do what other people are doing, it's just yours.
It's just mine.
Oh,
Okay.
Cool.
Interesting.
Shout out to
Definitely check her out, y'all. So what got you into podcasting? Like, tell us a little bit more about what got you into music and stuff like that.
Well, the podcasting was mostly like, I realized within the city, mostly the negative stuff is glorified more than anything positive. And it's a lot of people around here that do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, these pants, these was made by this dude down here. His brand is called High Risk.
Okay.
He makes his own clothing brand. And when I say he's good, he's good. Like, we got a lot of fashion designers out here, a lot of dancers, just a lot of people that do diverse things. And I wanted to give them a voice. Like, let's focus on that and get off all the negative stuff.
So do you have like a guest each episode where you like showcase their business?
It's new people every time. Like the last one I did, it was him actually.
Okay.
And then before that, I interviewed my little cousin because she was the first little Miss Tiny Little Rock.
Oh wow.
So I interviewed her.
Okay.
And then I interviewed a few people that got their own like content creating going on and everything, just like getting
That's
into
cool.
their personal life and everything.
We need more positive in our community, so that's very inspiring. Very
When you gonna have us on the show?
I was gonna talk to
And-
That's right.
You know, a little collab, a little something.
Maybe.
Part two.
Little part two, I was gonna say,
You know. So we like to kind of dive into, you tell us a little bit about yourself. We usually talk about like what we've been doing during the week, but
never
we
nothing.
don't do anything. We just go to work and she's a mom. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So nothing exciting, and then we kind of dive into hot topics, like anything we see in the media that like you want to talk about. Could be like about celebrities. It don't have to be about celebrities. Just like anything.
Okay.
We just kind of get opinions about anything. So are you like, I know you're on Instagram, but like, are you like really into, like, do you be on there consistency and like TikTok and stuff like that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Instagram and TikTok, Twitter too.
Cool.
I be deep on
I
Twitter.
fuck with the Twitter.
Not
Yeah,
for
I be on
unknown reason. Not for the known reasons. I just be on there because I just like to talk my shit. Yeah.
Okay. So you're a heavy tweeter.
Yeah.
Okay.
You be like arguing with folks on there?
Nah.
Okay. So you don't be in the comments and then.
I do be in folks' comments, but it don't be on the argument. I love complimenting people, so I just be in people's comments.
okay.
You look so pretty.
Oh.
All the time.
Cause stay on Twitter, they be.
I ain't part of that. I
No.
don't really like indulging in the social media celebrity. That's weird for me.
Stay on Twitter is like a whole different kind of world.
Yeah. Depending on what it is, I be in them comments a little heavy also.
It's still not staying though. You can still comment and stuff and use the social platforms as they are intended to be used.
Right.
But that staying Twitter, that like you don't be on Twitter, you don't be saying that they literally will create. They be the reason why half the people
Be beefing.
Honestly, they make the beef. And they say that. Like, we not beefing for real. Y'all making it.
Yeah, y'all making it, yeah. I don't know what else been going on. I mean, I was trying to think, like, do y'all think Drewski and Ruby Rose relationship is real?
I was just talking about this with one of my friends because he brought it up. It's like, I don't want to have an opinion on it because I don't believe no celebrity relationship is real. I feel like it'd be for social gain.
They all of them?
I ain't gonna say all of them,
Some of them.
but some
Majority
of
of them,
social gain.
Stretched too.
And because I don't know them, it's like, I don't know if you really in love with them or not.
Like, who am I to say that your relationship is fake? You know,
It was a little 2-week anniversary thing for me, but
2 weeks.
I love you when I get home, so it's home and I love you, but it's only 2 weeks.
It's only 2 weeks. That's like, nah.
I don't know.
So maybe she gave it away that way. I feel like they, you know, could be like in each other's lives, but I think, you know, Drewski, he always pulling something.
And that's another thing. It's like, damn, when you a comedy nigga, like, nobody take you serious.
Like,
but I wouldn't be opposed to it. They are cute. They're both attractive people. So they look
like,
nice
Drewski
together.
is attractive. Like, I don't get, a lot of people saying that too. Like, what are y'all talking about? He's actually an attractive man.
Yeah, it's because they fat phobic. That's
true.
They look very nice together. So if it is real, they are very cute. I just don't think it is because, like I said, Drewski, he just like with the Birdman and shit. I don't think that was real either. Like so.
I couldn't tell. Birdman played his part. I couldn't really tell.
Right. I think he paid him to. That's what I think Drewski be doing.
Paying to like really
stay serious. Because when he be with them country white folks, ain't nothing but the top. He be in his character. They be thinking he really like that. That. So I don't know. He always up to something.
I fuck with him though.
Yeah, I like Drewski though. I think he's funny. A lot of people like, well, not a lot, but I've been seeing people like, you know, it's always gonna be them haters, like he's not funny. But I think he's funny. He's very entertaining to me. So.
Yeah, he's doing comedy differently than everybody and making it funny and relatable. I love him.
And it's like his skits, like he take it there, and they be so relatable. Like
and nobody's
nigga, I can't believe you did that, but he like really doing it. So yeah, that stud one is like
bro.
He be taking me out just with his skits. Like,
why do he hire other people to be in the video? It's like it's always full out. It ain't no weak video. It's
like even with Drewski and Desi, I be like, how are they getting these places? Like, how are they filming these skits and getting these places? Like, you really just in Popeyes, like
in the bag,
like you a worker. Like
they give you a headset and everything.
It's crazy.
Get out of here.
I was like, yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so
I'm trying to be.
I'm trying to see what else like been going on. I
don't. This ain't really like recent. Probably like a week. Nah, 2, maybe 3 to a month. Have y'all seen that it's been raining in Dubai?
Nonstop.
Bad. Bad as
does it not rain in Dubai?
They said that they set off the weather machine to make it rain, and it broke, and now it won't stop.
No, they were making artificial clouds to make it rain, in which they did. They made it rain, but them making it rain kind of threw the actual weather off, and now it's raining nonstop, like flooding.
That's crazy.
They're gonna go underwater.
I don't know. They better figure that shit out over there. That's
I know it's like the desert, but I'm like, does it like not ever rain in the desert?
I don't think so. I think when people go to Dubai, they take any pictures.
That's crazy though, like a place that never rains. Like I know we have a desert, but just to think of a place where it never rains, it's just crazy. All I heard about Dubai is I think Floyd Mayweather is stuck in Dubai or something like that.
He's stuck.
That's what I heard on or he got in trouble or something. That's what I heard on the radio this morning. I think they said Floyd Mayweather. I'm pretty sure they said Mayweather.
That's dangerous.
Some what happened with he didn't pay some or something. Don't quote me now.
Because nobody can leave. I think travel.
They can't even, the planes can't even take off because it's flooding bad. Like,
so what if he's stuck over there for real?
I don't know.
Oh my God, I gotta see. I'm gonna research that later.
Yeah, I think they did say him though, but somebody's stuck in Dubai.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think it's maybe
praying for him. Hope they get up out of that, cause.
But that be making me like I don't even want to go to Dubai. Like it's just so many rules over there. Like you can't even yawn or something. Dubai. That shit is crazy.
Not that I do it because it's nasty, but if a person spits on the ground, I think you go to jail.
Yeah,
but that's gross anyway. But I guess that's how they keep their country clean. But you go to jail.
So I don't see how Suki and them was down there because I know she off the fucking.
Maybe she was down there actually being respectful.
I mean, she can.
That just shows you these personas that people be showing on social media. It's just a character. That's not them for real.
Okay,
but I guess they get paid to do that.
Yeah,
they're entertaining, and that's what people like nowadays. That's all that zoo shit is popping the way it's popping. It's the guy can't keep up with the damn shows.
Yeah, I'm gonna download it though. I want to see the one with Asian all on there because I used to like follow her career. I used to really like her.
I had downloaded because I think I was watching For the Love of TT or something. That was funny. And then I was watching The Bad Boys.
I watched that one.
And that was entertaining. For the Love of TT, K Quay or whatever, his character.
Oh Lord, I thought it was Kiki with a K.
Nice.
That's the blue hair dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
I ain't even watched that one, but I seen it.
Mm-hmm. And then I watched the B. Simone Hello Love show. That was funny too. So.
But you never can take that serious. Was that shit real or not? Like,
I think they be doing. You know, Erica Mena, if she finna have one now on Zeus.
Her shit may be real though.
So, child, whatever that shit
acting.
they get into, they gonna be broke up in a couple of months.
What they gonna try? I bet you she tried out with, you know, if she find her a little nice man, or she may have men and women, because you know she go both ways.
Yeah, I think she gonna have men and women. So, yeah.
I might have to watch that one. I'm not gonna lie.
They ain't getting no more money out of me. But if Disney Plus already $15 now.
Is it?
Child.
I got to keep that. So
I gotta watch that stuff, Raven. So I got the Hulu and all the other shit. I'm like, damn.
Disney Plus has Hulu, so you don't even need.
But
Hulu.
no, if you don't have Hulu, you can't watch the stuff that Hulu has on Disney Plus.
Well, I don't have Hulu, but I'll be watching my wife and kids, and that's on Hulu. I'll be watching it from the Disney Plus app.
Yeah. Well, I guess since you're paying for it. But I don't know. Something I tried, because when I had deleted Hulu, like, I wasn't able to watch what I was trying to watch, like, on Disney. So I don't know. I'll give it another try. I know my sign in and stuff, so I can re-download it, but yeah.
Okay, I got a little question that I thought of. I don't know where I thought about this at, but it just popped in my head. So, you know how everyone is raving over Nelly and Ashanti rekindling their love, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all agree that they're cute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think it's different for Scrappy and Erica? Because they're rekindling their love too. They're getting, well, it looks like they're spending a lot of time together and stuff. You know, they haven't confirmed being together, but they spend a lot of time together. You know?
I think their platform that they are on doesn't help them, like with the whole Love and Hip Hop franchise.
That's fake. Like we were just talking.
I know it's fake, but I mean, we can say here what we see Nelly and Ashanti is fake. We not right there in their homes with them. We just see what we see, you know, on Instagram. So I think their platform is what makes them a little different, I guess. And I mean, I don't know. With Nelly, I think I know he cheated or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, like, Scrappy has a history of cheating.
I'm sure.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would just say their platform for me, I guess, is different platforms.
Because they're showing different parts of their lives. Like in Love and Hip Hop, we can see inside the drama versus Nelly and Ashanti. We don't really know.
We know their history, but we don't really see their lives this way.
It's not a messy environment.
Yeah, it's not giving messy. Yeah.
Okay.
I was wrong for people to have an opinion when they can see more things.
I was like, well, they rekindled their love for like 10 years that he was married and all that with another woman, you know. And I was like, I wonder what's the difference, but yeah.
I guess, because we actually seeing how Scrappy would, you know, dog Erica when the early season of Love and Hip Hop when they were together and what, you know, how he was treating her. And we know, like, Nelly cheated on Ashanti, but like,
I actually did not know that song was about him. The Way That I Love You, I did not know that was about him.
Girl, that's why that little clip be killing me when they be playing in the club. Yeah, he's like, I hate this song. And she was really singing or whatever.
But for her to sing and smell, that's a heel woman, okay.
No, for real.
Yeah, I mean, like we know, but
I also just feel like the thing with Ashanti and Nelly is Nelly cheated and Ashanti left. Scrappy did what he did to Erica. She stayed. So that gives people a, like, why you still want to try again with him and you kept coming back all those times.
Well, I guess it is perceived that Ashanti left the first time he cheated. Right?
Yeah, we don't know.
But yeah, it makes it different.
Yeah, because, I mean, like I said, we don't know. She actually could have stayed around for a little minute until leaving.
She could have caught him doing something like a little smaller, maybe, you know, months back, forgave him for that, but this one was like the big no-no, you know.
There wasn't no cameras around, like, wasn't no Ashanti and Nelly show, so we don't really know, you know. But yeah, that's what I just think it is. The platforms that their lives is being portrayed on is different, so people associate them with mess. Because Love and Hip Hop is pretty much about mess. So.
They do get paid to be messy, for sure. Okay.
But hey, whatever works for you, works for you. If they want to get back together, I'm all for it. But what was the little clip of E-Money when she posted like dance if you're gonna get back or if you expect to get like did she dance? I don't remember.
I don't think Erica knew that was the audio that Imani was playing, so that's why she wasn't dancing, and she don't know that was the caption. I mean, like on the audio that was playing. So okay, she didn't dance.
I'm like, I mean, I don't know. That's scrappy. I guess that's all I'm talking.
Maybe he'll get right when he's 50.
When he in a hot tub with Kurt.
Oh my god.
That was Bambi who was in a hot tub with Kurt.
No, but the men. Like, wasn't it other men? I thought it was like
it was Scrappy
and Kirk and somebody else.
It was Benzino, Kirk, what's the nigga who sing? Bobby Valentino?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Him.
Yeah, I knew Bambi was in there, but I was trying to think of the men that was in there. I can't remember.
And she was all up on... Who was she on? I think she was on Kirk.
Kirk and them 3 earrings. So, okay.
I was going to start singing that K. Michelle song. I'm not going to do it.
What song?
When she started freestyling on the piano.
Oh. Child, I used to keep up with Love Hip Hop, but there's too many Love Hip Hops now. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
I was trying to at first, and then I think I stopped watching after, like, it was an episode where somebody mama ran over somebody's bike in the car.
Oh, that's way.
Yeah,
was it Kurt? Yeah.
It was, after that, I was just like, all right.
That was doing his whole cheating scandal when he was cheating on Rashida and she was pregnant and stuff. Like, ooh, that's one tough woman right there.
He did so much that she should have just walked. She was sitting there.
Like, them now, they would never be cute again ever.
That's why Scrappy told her. He said, no matter what this man do, you gonna stay with him. Stay he lying.
No one.
Right.
Dude, we watching you. We're watching you, actually.
Okay.
All right, I guess we can get into the topic or no? You guys supposed to talk about?
Well, I guess over here it said...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask them a question.
Wow. This is new.
Let's get into see where y'all head at.
Okay.
All right. So the question is, what does other people's perception of you do for you?
I think it depends on the person because I don't care about too many, but I may care about some.
Well, what does other people's perception mean to you? I'm sorry, but. Yeah.
Like how they view us, like as an individual.
Do you care? And like, does it actually
like care what people think about us?
Does it bother you? Does it like make you weigh like, damn? Does it weigh you down mentally? And if so, how do you get up out of it? Because some people like people pleasers. Some people actually care about how other people feel about them. So when they find out that people don't view them in the way that they want to, it kind of hit their spirit, and some people get down and out. Yeah. How is it for y'all?
I don't think I've ever really cared how other people perceive me. Like I've dealt, and I've talked about it on the show, like I've dealt with depression and stuff, but it was because I didn't like find myself beautiful, but like it was never, I cared about what other people like thought about me, which is something that I had going on in my own head or whatever. I honestly don't care. Like as I get older, I would say when I was younger, like in high school, maybe I cared a little bit about like, I was so like, I really didn't like to wear my hair natural to like high school or anything because I just felt like it wasn't pretty. Like at the time when I was in high school, I just felt like natural hair wasn't pretty, at least to me. But like now as I get older, I learned that I'm just beautiful in my natural state and I really don't care how people like perceive me. I don't care at all. Like I know what I got going for myself and like no one can judge anybody else because who are you to judge me, you know? Only person I care about or, you know, being is God. Like if you're not God, I really don't care how you perceive me.
Yeah, I feel that way too. I really don't care about how people perceive me. Actually, I mean, you can perceive me however you want. I would hope to be perceived as a good person, but if you don't, then I feel like that's just, I mean, it's your life, your perception, do what you want, you know? But, I mean, I don't think anybody wants to be perceived as a bad person.
Right. Yeah. And then I know, like, I've heard, like, when people first meet me or friends that I had, they first meet me, like, they thought I was stuck up. And it used to bother me, like, a little bit because I can see how I would come off as stuck up, like, in some ways. But I guess it would be a matter of you just having to get to know me and know that, like, I'm not stuck up. So they used to bother me because I'm like, damn, like, what is it? Why do people think I'm stuck up, like, when they first meet me, you know? Or they say, like, I'm bougie or whatever the case may be. But it's just like, I don't know. I like things a certain way and I don't give a fuck. Like, I like shit a certain way. I like organized a certain way. Like, I'm the type of motherfucker I label my fucking bra and underwear drawer. But, like, now, like, in the past, it probably would, like, bother me. But now I don't give a fuck. I like what I like. And if you don't like what I like, then I don't care.
So you thought they was calling you stuck up because of your lifestyle and how you live your life? That's what you thought it was?
Yeah. Like, people say I'm bougie, you know, like, from, like, my dad's side, like, me and my cousin, like, they say we, like, the bougie cousins, cause, like, and I mean, I don't know what it is, like,
I got family like
I like stuff just a certain way, I guess, the way I dress, maybe, or, like, my hair, you know, I keep my nails done, but I'm like, I don't know, that's why I'm like, how's it, I talk white, you know, from my dad's side, so.
It's definitely the way you carry yourself.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, well, how am I supposed to carry myself? Like,
low maintenance, I guess.
Yeah.
I have a few cousins that same way. It's just like they prefer to be like the bougie cousin. I'm like, I'm just like y'all. Don't understand how I'm bougie, but I also realize because like I keep up with myself to a certain degree that they're not used to. So of course you would think I'm bougie,
right?
But to anybody else, they would just look at me as a regular person.
You just learn, like I said, the older you get, you just have to learn not to give a fuck. Like, nobody else is paying your bills, feeding you or whatever. You know, you doing all this shit and be proud of what you're doing. Like, if I'm bougie because I got a nice car or I live in a nice apartment, then okay, then I'll be bougie. Like, I worked hard for that shit, so I don't care.
I feel like for me, I don't really care how people perceive me, but I do like to be honest with myself and be like, you know, it does hurt my feelings at times, especially when I know that I know how I am. So it's like, okay, if I'm putting out this version of myself, I'm expecting people to perceive me how I'm pushing it out. But everybody don't take
receive
you as
it.
you are.
Yeah, they don't receive it.
They make up their own version of
you.
Or, you know, off of whatever you've done with them, it changes their perspective of you and everything. And like, it doesn't bother me. I don't care about how other people perceive me because, like you said, like it's my life.
It's your life.
What can you do for me?
You have to live for yourself.
But in certain situations, it might hit a nerve. Like, damn, what the fuck? I ain't even really did nothing.
Like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
But it ain't something small to it, John. Something you can just shake off.
Yeah.
That's just something I know that like a lot of people struggle with, like how they're perceived. And I feel like all that shit just ties into social media and everybody want to look a certain way and anything.
Yeah.
We talked about that before.
I definitely relate to that, like with the whole stuck up thing. Like, I be like, well, damn, am I stuck up? Like, I try to, you know, look in a mirror, you know, type thing. But I'm like, what I be doing? Like, I don't know if it's my face expressions or what.
You got a resting bitch face.
I do, and it's something I've been working on for years. So I don't know. It's just, I promise I'm cool. Like, I'm not stuck up. Like, I'm not gonna judge you. We could be totally two different people. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Trust me, I don't.
So I'm just confused on how it turned into us getting interviewed. Cause
we gonna hop into the topic, y'all.
This is new.
She had a few questions for us.
What does success look like to you? Like,
I wasn't prepared, honey.
what does that look like? Because I know everybody has a different definition, and as we grow and go through the days, it changes. We have to go through different scenarios and different avenues.
Right.
What success look like to us change because we change what careers we want to do and everything. So what does it look like for you?
I think it kind of all goes back to what we talked about with social media, like how people paint on this facade for social media, and it's really like not their true life or whatever.
Right.
Success for me, like we even talked about on the show, like a successful love or successful career. So when I think of success, I want both. Like I said on the show, like I can't decide. I want both. So just to have a successful family, a successful career, something I actually want to be doing that I love to do, and not something that's just paying my bills. My health, of course. So I mean, I don't have to have stupid money and be, super rich, but if I just am able to not live like paycheck to paycheck or have to worry about money, like that's success for me. Like everything can be on auto pay, baby.
That's the life.
That's the life. But I mean, even now, like where I am now, I try not to be hard on myself, because there's a lot of motherfuckers that's like our age and don't got nothing going for them. So I mean, you got your own shit, you doing good, you got a good job, got a roof over your head. I feel like you successful. Like you don't have to be a homeowner by 25 or whatever,
Right. Yeah. So what your question was, what does success look like to you? That's what you asked? Okay. So, success, looks like, I guess it looks kind of like what happiness looks like, because you would be successful in all angles of life. You would have a successful career, a successful, family. So you would be essentially happy in all areas. So you would be, at the highest point of happiness, I would assume.
Yeah.
So for me, yes, that's what success is. Financially free. That's what I think.
Financially free. That's what success is.
I can't even explain it no other way.
To answer my own question, I feel like there's levels with success, like based off of like where you are in life. So as a 23-year-old woman, I feel like I'm successful in my skills and my talents and what I have to offer. And in the end, success looks like what y'all explained, but it also looks like, for me, like being able to just exist in any and every way and be taken care of no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, it could be different depending on like your age or just where you are in life, like
mentally and stuff, like what you think success is.
Right. And even then, with me feeling like I am successful, I don't feel like I've reached the peak. I feel like there's still stuff that I can do, but I've reached a level of success. There's like, okay, now it's time for me to hit another level.
Yeah.
So what does success look like to me when I hit this next level?
So when you were asking about success, you didn't mean just like a broad over life success. You mean like successful in things that you're doing in your like present time.
Yeah, period. We could do broad, we could do in-depth. It don't really matter to me. I'm an in-depth person, so I'm always, when I ask a question, I want you to get a little deep. Tell me where you at with it.
Well, they say you always should be uncomfortable. Like, once you feel like you're comfortable in life, like, you need to be doing something else. You need to be doing more.
Right.
So that's the goal. I'm just big on like never giving up on your, I don't know if it's kind of getting off topic, but like never giving up on your dreams. Like I'm really big on that. Like if you're 40, 50, I don't care. Chase some dreams, go back to school, get that degree, do what you gotta do because you don't get another chance in life,
It's crazy if you said, because I was just watching y'all last episode. I think it was y'all last episode, and I think that was one thing y'all was talking about. Was like, is there a certain age where you feel like you're too old to chase your dreams? I don't feel like that.
I mean, we would always talk about the little mixtape or whatever, but if you want to, like, I don't know. Because we were joking about, like, him want to be a rapper at 50 or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like there can be two truths at the same time. So I do feel like what y'all said, you 50 years old trying to crack at your music career, bro. Like,
you can't be debuting. You have to be coming out of retirement.
They can't be what you trying to do full time. They need to be part time, so you on the side.
Yeah.
At this point, it's just making me happy.
At the end of the day, I feel like no matter what age you are, you're never too old to chase your dreams as long as you're able to like stay true to your actual obligations and chase your dreams.
So that means, what is that? That's a fancy way of saying face reality. Like chase your dreams and make sure they're not paying the bills yet.
Yeah. Like be responsible as a 50-year-old. So, okay, cute. All right, y'all. So for today's topic, we want to get into breaking traditional or generational traditions, I guess we could say. Traditions, customs, however you want to call it. So we have some questions. So I wanted to ask y'all, like with the older generation, like our grandmothers or great grandmothers or whatever it might be. I actually heard this topic not too long ago on something that I was listening to. Why do y'all think like our older generation stay with their husbands, like even though they knew they were cheating on them? So why do you think they stayed in like those 30, 40-year, marriages and they knew their husband was stepping out on them? And why do y'all think nowadays, like, when women are leaving their husbands if they get cheated on, like, why do y'all think? Some of them.
We're just talking about
not all of them, but I guess we see it more of them leaving in our generation than they were leaving back in the day.
Right.
So why do y'all think like our older generation, like they stayed in those marriages?
I feel like back then a lot of Black people had to get married at a young age, especially when it came up to like them older men having sex with them kids.
Yeah.
So they would have to marry them off to them people.
Make it seem like it's okay.
To make it seem like it's okay because they're
married, right.
When you're young, you don't know much. So if this person is taking full care of you, it's like, damn, I don't want to, codependency, I don't want to get up out of that because like, I don't know how to do anything for myself, and they scared to step out and actually learn. Versus now, women doing everything. Women have made it up in their mind, we don't need men. We can do it.
We the real niggas.
We the real niggas. We are. Sorry. That's like shit.
Yeah.
We're starting to realize that we're actually the prize, in which we're all the prize as people, but we're the prize. So why would I sit up here and let you treat me like I'm not?
Right.
When I can go find somebody that will.
Period.
I ain't gotta do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Like back in the day, like a lot of women thought, like, well, he taking care of the house, he paying the bills, he making sure my life is straight, he making sure the family's straight. So I got a good man in their eyes. That's why I feel like a lot of women back in the day, like that was a definition of a good man to them. So like, I know he's cheating on me. I'm probably had a whole nother second family down the street.
Ghetto twins.
But they was like, in their eyes, and even from their moms, like they were taught that was a good man. Like, what is you doing? Like,
passed it to their kids.
He's taking care of you. Like,
so how far back are we talking? Because some women stay with their husbands, abusive, cheating, all because they couldn't get a job, they couldn't get a bank account. Women didn't have rights for a little minute.
Not like, maybe not like great, but like great grandmother. Yeah. After we start to have rights and we can basically, a lot of women would still stand in those marriages. So yeah, like grandmother.
Yeah, I think they was killing them or planning on killing them, staying with them, and just slowly killing them day by day. Grandpas and all types of people die from like heart attacks and stuff. I feel like, if the abusive husband died first.
Yeah. I heard I heard a couple stories. They do that. They stay with them and like slowly kill them off a little bit.
Promise.
Even with the abuse, like some women think like, if my man don't beat on me, he don't love me. So I think that's another thing that was like taught a lot of women.
Twitter? Oh, yeah.
There is a glory. It's a lady who makes music glorifying that. So there is a culture.
The whole, my man beat me, so that's how you know I got good coochie. No.
Yeah, wow, that's
sick.
Crazy.
Your coochie is good. They made him beat on
No, it ain't nothing to do with your coochie. It's his brain. He's just not right. That's all that is.
He want to beat on you? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was watching some interviews with Miss Pat. Y'all know Miss Pat on BET, the show.
The judge?
Yeah. She, her life, when she went through it was crazy. I didn't know she was going through all that. But anyway, like her baby's father or whatever, like he shot her in the head. And she thought like that was love. Like she was like, damn, this nigga really, like she literally said it, like, damn, this nigga really loved me. Like he shot me.
Right. No.
Like that's what she thought. But it was rape because she was like, she had.
Okay, I caught the
I think she had like 2 kids by don't misquote me, but it was either between 12 and 15 years old. She had like 2 kids, but so it was by like a 20-year-old. But yeah, she was talking about how like, you know, she thought there was love, like she was in these abusive relationships, but this other dude, like, he shot her, so she was like, damn, he really loved me, he shot me.
No,
like,
he's possessive. He don't know, it ain't love. He just feel like you his property and you better not touch, you know, or mess with his property. It's all a possession.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
yeah, my main thing with why they stay is just basically they had somebody that was taking care of them, and they just thought that was love. That's really what I think it is.
I'm not willing to stay with nobody.
Yeah.
If I'm not happy, I can't stay with you if I'm not happy. I don't care about you being able to provide for me in other ways.
Because I can always provide for myself. That's what I always bring. I'm
me.
You know,
that's my table. I'm bringing
I never need
exactly.
you for nothing.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know. Cheating is something like, it would take a long time for me to get over, like, the fact that you cheated. And so what they were doing, like, with the husband, or even people still doing it, but like back in the day, all that shit they was doing is crazy. Like, you have a whole nother family, and I'm not staying.
You know what? It really did circle back, because some women, there is a culture of women today that will stay with a cheating man, and as long as he paying the bill.
Oh yeah, I know not all women are leaving their men. Some, and still some women out there, but
I'm saying that's a whole like culture, like that whole like basketball wife culture. Like, you know, they got a whole show about side chicks.
yeah,
Yeah, I seen it.
So,
it is a lot of women that glorify that lifestyle, like they are okay with what Megan talking about there from Beggars.
that's
like,
what I'm saying. She was like, I won't leave my man if he cheat, as long as he don't bring home an STD and all this stuff.
But it's gonna be too late. What do you mean?
Like, are you in love? Like, are you in this for love, or is it business? Because you can't possibly feel that way in your heart if you love him.
Yeah. Bring back real lovers.
Okay.
You can't be okay with just somebody cheating.
So you just don't like him.
That's sick. I ain't gonna lie, that's a little sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So I also wanted to talk or ask y'all, why do y'all think in the Black community trauma is silenced? And how do you think our generation deals with trauma differently, like nowadays? Trauma meaning like,
why is trauma
you
silent?
know, your uncle might have touched you, but we're not gonna talk about that.
All right. Let's keep it in the family.
Because community matters more than safety to them.
You would for Black people?
Sometimes community matters more than safety. Because
I think
why wouldn't I call out the uncle that touched on a kid? Because in that moment, none of the kids are safe around him. But we ain't gonna say nothing to him because that's uncle. We don't want to stir the family up. Just community.
I don't want to cause an awkward
or
moment.
you barely come around anyway, so
we don't want to ruin the moment.
I think it's that perception thing too. You was talking about, like they cared, like what people was gonna say about them or their family.
They care to an extent of like, we're willing to sweep this under the rug. Let's not speak of it whatsoever. I don't know.
That in our family or something like that.
Yeah. And I think I know that it's like that in like all communities, but like just being African American, like obviously I see like more in the Black community where like they don't talk about trauma, or they don't deal with trauma, or like, you know, the moms, they stay quiet if they know the boyfriend is touching their daughter and stuff like that. And I just don't understand. But like in our generation, I just think we are, I guess, like fighting back in a way, and we are breaking like all those fucking generational curses or whatever you want to call it. So
yeah, I believe so too.
yeah,
I also feel like Jesus, where'd you go?
I hate when that thought just like
left.
come back.
I swear, once it is gone, it be
What are
gone.
we talking about? We're talking about why trauma is silent. Oh, I feel like it's the worldwide stereotype of how Black people is just so strong to the point where we've embedded that into who we are.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to us going through things, we rather put on that persona of, oh, I'm strong, I'm not going right. We're not dealing with none of that. We're just so perfect. But behind closed doors, everybody dealing with something.
That's
Everybody dealing with something. Because I know in my family, we didn't speak too much as far as like about our emotions. Like if you did something and I didn't like that, we're not talking about it.
You kind of just have to,
especially if I prove that you're wrong. You're not gonna. I just proved that you was wrong. You're not apologizing. So I feel like a lot of that stemmed from like some people just don't want to take accountability for how their actions make people feel or what their actions do to people.
Or get mad at the reaction when this is the reaction you caused.
How can you be mad at my reaction and you caused it?
Right.
I wouldn't have did that if you never did what you did.
And you don't know how I'm going to react, so you can't get mad. You chose to do that, risking how I would react, so just deal with it however I react.
Right. What was the second half of the question?
I don't think I actually answered it, though.
No, you didn't. It was just, why do you think trauma is silenced in the Black community and how our generation is dealing with trauma differently?
And then you had mentioned something about people thinking that Black people are strong. It actually goes back to, like, back in the day, they used to use bigger needles because they thought our skin was, like, tougher.
Yeah.
And we really have the same, it's just a different color. We just have melanin. We have the same skin, but they viewed us as tough and would use bigger gauges because we have the tougher skin. Who's to say they don't even still do that?
That's why a lot of the Black morality rate in hospitals is high because they don't believe Black women when they say they're in pain. They don't believe we deal with pain.
Yeah, so that goes back to labor. With labor and everything, like they don't believe Black women. That's why we lose so many of our Black moms during birth because they're not listening to them.
Yeah.
That's a whole topic that I could really, but we don't.
Henrietta Lack, them taking her cells because she was,
as far as trauma, fuck.
Why do you think it was silenced so much, like back in the day in the Black community, and how are we dealing with it differently now?
I feel like we already dealt with so much trauma that nobody gave a fuck about when we were slaves. So maybe we just have it embedded in us subconsciously that we have nobody to fucking go to. Don't say nothing because who gonna care? Maybe
A lot of Black people don't believe in therapy, so
because we are descendants of those slaves who were just treated terribly. Like so. They were birthed through probably depressed and beaten bodies.
Right.
That energy is going to pass on to the child, whether you even know it or not. It's embedded in who you are as a person. It is passed on. So it's like, it's somewhere in there where they never gave a fuck. They're not going to give a fuck now. I just feel like.
It's their trauma, like the different years of trauma and your trauma on top of it. The subconscious trauma and the trauma that is a front that you have to deal with. And I'm an advocate of we as Black people need to go to therapy. Everybody.
I'm all for therapy.
No, it don't matter the age. You can be 80, go to therapy, bro. You know,
80.
We done been through so much shit, bro. Everybody needs to go to therapy. Man.
I am all for therapy, so
it helps.
It does.
It helped me. I feel like
it helped me too. It helped me too. Like I'm an advocate for therapy too. Like I went to therapy and it helped me a lot. So
I've never did a couple of video calls, but I've never actually went and sat with one. I have anxiety about doing that too. But I want to talk to one. But
me too.
Soon come.
You must say when you're ready.
Whenever I'm ready, yeah.
You'll be ready. So we touched on this a little bit before, but like for you, do you ever like plan to have kids or children or anything? So is there anything differently you plan to do when raising your kids that you're like differently from what your family did when raising you? Like something you plan to not do or do, you know?
Yeah. Let me start this off by saying I feel like my folks did a pretty good job at raising me. There are things you could have did better.
Okay.
And I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with me saying that I want to do things differently. I know how y'all get. I know how y'all get, and I know y'all be watching what I be on.
Okay.
Disclaimer.
But I definitely would be more like emotionally present with my children and be more like physical as far as like showing my kids that I care and hugging them and loving on them and just doing more things that I felt like I really missed out on. Because like I'm the oldest of 4, so with that me being the oldest of 4, with me being the oldest of 4, it's just like I helped when it came down to taking care of my siblings. So it's like being able to watch how all of us were raised differently and how there were certain things that I didn't get, but because they were raised differently, they got it. It's like, okay, I can see how that is really needed for a child. So I know, like, okay, when I had kids, I'm going to make sure I go to all their games. You got a spelling bee, I'm there. In the choir, I'm there. Like, everything that you got, everything that they do, I want to support it. And like every idea they bring to me, I want to make sure I'm like full of joy so I can invigorate them to actually go chase their dreams and everything. Like, I don't know. When I say I want to be hands-on, I want to be hands-on. Like, I don't know, this is just my plan, but, you know, things don't always happen the way we plan it, so ain't no telling how things is. But I want to be in my, like, mid-30s, maybe late 30s, early 40s when I have a child, so that way I can, like, dedicate all my time and attention to you. Like, you need help with your homework? We're going to sit at this table and I'm going to help you with your homework. Yeah. Or you got a parent-teacher conference, or y'all need volunteer teachers for this, for a field trip, I'm going to do that. Just be really present, because it's easy to get lost in the sauce of the world. Right. Especially if you happen to pay bills. Like, I'm at work all the time. Now I barely can see my child. Right. I don't want to miss out on things that were very important to them, because it wasn't that important to me. But just because it's not important to me, don't mean it ain't important to them.
Yeah. That's why I'm big on, like, work so hard in your 20s, that way you can be comfortable in your 30s and, you know, don't have to miss out when you do have kids, because you're going to need those weekends and those times to be there and participate in their lives. So I'm the same way. But yeah, they definitely, at a young age, like, they know, and it matters to show up and be there for them and everything, like, even the, like, the smallest things. So,
and I didn't realize it mattered that much until I started just being more present with my siblings and, like, my little cousins, just doing the slight stuff that they have. Like, I went to my sister, she's a junior in high school right now, and I went to one of her games and was just taking pictures for her of, like, you know, just get you a catalog going for when you go to college and everything. And, like, for me coming to that one game, it really, really meant a lot to her. She was like, I'm so glad you came. Oh, you coming to the next one? And I was at every game. Like, dang, okay, I see down there, like, being here for... And she just cheers. So I'm thinking, like, you wouldn't want me at the game. You just cheering me on the sidelines. That's what she do. Still, being there matters. She wants somebody to see, like, I'm doing something I'm passionate about. So...
Now, I was looking for my mama at every game. Okay. Where you at, girl?
Ready to perform, and she was there.
And she was there. So, yeah.
Mom used to get on my nerves at them dang games, boy. Louder than everybody. And cussing the coaches out.
Okay.
Okay, so as far as boycotting and, like, standing up for our race, do you think we do that better, the same, or worse than the generation before us?
Worst.
Yeah. Y'all be talking shit, talking about we not our ancestors. We know, because we're not. They was doing way more. Like, when they was boycotting shit for real.
When they say we not our ancestors, they only talking about on a physical standpoint. I never let them be like that. But
I understand that part. But
some people, and I understand that part too, but they don't ever think of, like, what things are you willing to sacrifice really for your people?
Okay.
Yeah, shit, back in the day, nobody rode the fucking bus for months. They walked together. Miles.
We not doing that.
Our generation, hell no.
Y'all know what y'all gonna do? You're gonna pay that high ass gas and complain. And they know that. That's why they still Gucci. That's why they do what they do and keep doing what they do and keep getting away with it. Because everybody be so mad, but nobody ever just, like, stop. Yeah, stop spending money. Stop giving these people your attention, because they make their money off
of that, and they know it's gonna fall. They're gonna fall in line every time.
And it's literally like I get the whole, like, oh, we not our ancestors, like, we gonna fight back or whatever. But now, like, we definitely have so much more work to do, but at least we have, like, okay, you know, we getting with the George, you know, Floyd and everything, like, we're getting some type of recognition as far as, like, the system, I guess I'm trying to say. Back in the day, if you fought somebody, they literally can go burn your fucking house down and not go to jail. Like, lynch your entire family. Like, the shit that they were dealing with is, like, not what we're dealing with. I know we still dealing with a lot of shit, but what they were dealing with is, like, not what we're dealing with. So, back in the day, I don't think you would have. Like, you know.
They was up against that stuff and still stood up, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We ain't gotta deal with
it. Still don't stand up.
Like,
it's crazy.
All the racist companies and stuff that people, like, could just not support still support. But back in the day, they would completely stop supporting it.
Yeah,
They,
like their experience.
Are you racist?
Totally different than ours.
That's all we need to know.
I can't even fathom what they went through. It's just unimaginable to me.
I'm honestly very grateful and thankful for them going through and dealing with that, because it's just like, I'm glad it was y'all, because I can't fathom the pain that what y'all actually went through. So the fact that y'all went through that, I commend y'all 100%, and I never take advantage of being able to be free how I am because of that.
Same.
But I feel like in our generation, we got too many talkers and not enough leaders. Not enough doers.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows that things is a problem, but nobody has the discussion of, okay, we all know this is a problem, but what we gonna actually do to fix it, and who's gonna actually do the first step?
Right.
Are you gonna keep stepping afterwards, or you gonna take one step and run?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, the stuff they are doing, like, when we was having all the sexual protesting on the George Floyd thing, like, we were just, going to the protests or whatever, but the protests that they were doing, like, they were faced against, like, imagine crowds of just white people screaming at you, spitting on you, like, it's not the same. It's not the same at all.
I'm swinging, and I'm going to get it back.
Even when we were having the George Floyd protests, I was out there. I threw a couple events and everything, and like, even then, being in the atmosphere of it, and like reading of how things went back then, it was just like, this is just totally different than what y'all had to go through.
Yeah,
y'all definitely had it worse than what we're dealing with. The thing is just now, like, they can't get away with as much stuff as they did back then because everybody got cameras. They can document this shit now. Right. Like, nobody wants to be on camera.
But back then, they literally could do what the fuck they want to do. Like, literally. Committing murders.
You seen the movie Life?
Go home.
Nobody knew.
And, like,
nobody
was nothing.
knew. Nobody cared.
It was nothing. So, yeah, definitely worse. I mean, I would say, like, with our generation, we definitely not putting up with the shit, like the disrespecting, like saying the N-word and shit. Like, we do our part. But what they was dealing with back in the day,
I guess that is a good point, though. We do stand up for that N-word. Back in the day, they could just call you that, but
it's like a reflex. I don't need it.
Yeah. Stand up for our community, black and proud over here. But
that's one thing that I love about black people, though. It's like, in every environment, no matter if we know each other or not, we all just be looking out for each other.
Yeah.
Like, I know I do.
Sometimes
no matter,
there are two different cultures.
If I go outside by myself and I see some black people chilling and there's somebody else finna fuck with them or anything, I'm watching. I'm calling the police. I'm finna record. I'm nosy.
Don't let it get too out of hand. If it's some minor violence, I'm gonna chill. But let it get too out of hand, no.
Yeah, you don't have to call my cousins now. I hate to have to call them folks on you. Right?
I got one more question because we already talked about the other two. You mentioned it a little bit, but why do you think the older generation, like before us, got married so young versus now? People be together a long time before they get married. Like, they feel like, I gotta know you. I gotta be with you for so many years before I get married. Like, they look at getting married. Like, if you think about getting married at 20 years old, it's kind of crazy now. Like, why are you getting married so young? You know? But back then, that was normal.
You should have been married with 3 kids.
Yeah. So why do you think? I guess that was on women. Was that on women? Why do you think the women are different? Because I know the women didn't mind getting married back then, or do you think they were forced to get married? Because you didn't mention that part, but I'm talking about the people who actually wanted to get married, the young couples who got married really young, like the
willingly got married.
Yeah.
I feel like back then, when you got married as a woman, you had to fully devote your life to your husband and your family. You didn't have room to do anything else outside of yourself, of like running a business or learning a new skill or anything. Versus now, we got these egotistical ass men that don't want their women to have anything of their own and have any type of assets for themselves, fully dependent on them, and use it in a way to be manipulative. So women are starting to catch on to that and be like, well, I'm going to just take my time and get my career together and actually, like, hone my skills, so when I do get married, I can be able to, like, match what he got. And it takes longer. It takes a while when you actually trying to cultivate something versus, like, I'm willing to put my life on the back burner so you can get straight and then I get straight. When I can be straight and I can be good and meet you while you good and then we both excel once we get together.
Right. Yeah, a lot of women don't want to be pretty and barefoot no more. Like, it's not giving that.
Okay, with the little moo-moos on.
Yeah, it's not giving that. Yeah, and then, I mean, yeah, marriage is just not the tradition for a lot of people nowadays. Like, a lot of people, like, they don't want to put that title on there. Like, they cool with just being together for forever. Like, they
Shout
don't
out Jim Jones and Chrissy.
I feel like we just have too much like, I'm pro marriage, but it's like I'm on the fence. Like, I want to get married, but the idea of what we as society look at marriage as, it scares me, because I feel like if I wake up through the next couple of days and I feel like me and my significant other, we aren't seeing eye to eye, and I feel like I'm just falling out of love. Why do I have to go pay all these people to break up with you?
Well, if you guys have a good relationship and end in a bad way, it won't have to be like that. You guys can come to a settlement. It only gets messy if the breakup is messy.
It's just period. Just having to pay to divorce somebody.
I
don't want to have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay to say, I'm ready to move on with my life and find if I want to find somebody else. I'm ready to move on.
Because get married,
right.
I don't want to have to pay to get married to somebody.
Because
like,
it's more of a proposal of business. Like you're conjoining your lives together. So don't you get a new social when you get married? Like when you switch your names, you get a whole new social. You do, because you're becoming a new person.
I don't think my sister got a new social.
Did she change her name at the actual place?
I mean, her last name changed.
Like on paper?
Yeah.
Then she may have. She actually.
I didn't know you got a whole new social.
Because you're a new person now. You don't have that same name. If you fully change your name, if you keep your name, you're probably going to keep your social. But
I'm asking, like if you hyphenate your name.
Yeah, you're probably not going to become a new person. But you literally get a new. So it's like you're conjoining lives as a person, taxes, all that shit is together. So of course you have to pay. Like you pay. Do all the shit when you're a single person.
The actual love aspect of marriage and being able to be with somebody and y'all are partners and y'all have a family together, that's what I'm looking forward to. But the actual business aspect of it, in a consumer society, it don't seem appeasing to me. Why does everything have to be about? I don't feel like everything has to be about business.
No, it's not. I'm saying marriage is about love. I'm just saying there is a business part of it that you're just going to have to deal with. Like, I mean, you didn't get married for business. You got married for love. But at the end of the day, there is business that you're going to have to accept.
Yeah. But I mean,
maybe you won't get, married, or that's if you find somebody that's just okay with, not getting married.
Yeah. Right. I've been looking at the pros and cons of it. Like, actually, it's been something I've been discussing with my parents, because my parents are married. So it's like, okay, I'm trying to see what's the actual benefits of being married outside of, like, taxes and shit.
Not taxes, but just like income and having a household where you're able to provide for that household, because there are two people providing for the household, but there's two people that are in love happily providing for the household. So it's not like an obligation. You're just living your life with the person that you're with. And you
can do all that without being married. Like you can provide for the household without being married.
But you won't have someone in the house with you. That's what I'm saying. That's what the part of the marriage is. Of course, you can singly take care of yourself, but the marriage part of it is having a partner to do it with you.
Yeah, but you can't have a partner and not be married.
Well, typically you're not supposed to live with them, I guess, if you're not married. But I mean, yeah, you can live with somebody and do the same things without being married. I don't know. Shit.
They play house all the time.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Child, look.
Okay.
We've been together for years. So, I mean, by
law, they call it shacking up.
What is it called? By law, we are, since we've been together so long, we are, what is it, common law?
Common law.
Common law married? Yeah, since we've been together so long.
Common law married.
I may be saying that shit wrong, but, having been with somebody for so long, y'all basically are married. Yeah. I lost my thought.
How long did that?
That was the question. That was that was it. That's all that I had.
Yeah, I don't plan to do a lot of traditional shit. Like when I get married, like I don't know. Like I don't believe in that joint bank account shit.
I know. Actually,
well, I
feel like you can have it too. Like we can have a joint, but I need my own too. Like I'm not just gonna have that one.
a joint one would be what we both decide to put in there. It's not what it's going to be, what my stuff is going to. We just have a joint bank account that we both have access to and that we both can put stuff in.
You can't have where y'all paychecks go to that account.
Yeah, most married people do that, but I don't know. I feel like we should still have access to our own money and checks, but we should have a joint account.
That's probably what we're going to do. Lifetime we can put in there.
Because you could just, and then y'all can agree, like, hey, every time, make sure you put your half in there.
Yeah, $50 here, but both our checks going, no sir.
Because people are you gonna buy what you want when you go to the makeup store. He gonna buy what he want, and who money gets spent.
Child, and I know, and my coworkers be like, my husband. I said, see, I can't be dealing with this shit because you ain't gonna tell me what I can buy and can't buy. Like,
but that's what a marriage is.
I understand, like.
Being able to compromise on certain
things. Like not,
that third bank account is a great idea.
Like going by Chanel when we need a fucking, new fucking washer. So I understand it. But you just telling me like I can't go when, a little Fashion Nova or something like you worry about. Like they be buying jewelry and stuff and they be like, oh, my husband. Girl.
Because they probably know that he's going to be like, because since he run the funds, like he gonna think like, damn, that $300 could have went. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need you questioning me about my $300. Like, if I'm responsible, I'm responsible. Then let me spend $300.
If I went and worked for this money,
I mean, spend it.
Well, what to? Is our bills paid? Have we ate tonight?
Okay.
The kids got clothes? Okay, what's the problem?
But that third, that's a great idea that I just thought about. So.
That third joint account is just like a little savings account that
y'all both have access to though. So if you want to spend some from it, you can if you want, because whatever, that's both y'all money. Like if you don't want to dip into yours, you're like, well, I'm gonna buy this lipstick from this account.
I feel like that's something I'm steady checking because like, what the fuck he doing? Like,
I mean, but y'all wouldn't do it often. But whatever, it's y'all money.
I can have joint shit. I'm sorry.
But that's what you're willing to put in there to let it go. Like you said, $50. Okay, you willing to put $50 in there to let it go. However,
no, because what you doing with my $50? Like
he may buy some gym shorts,
borrow a daddy for some shoes.
But he put his $50 in there for you to spend.
Yeah, but if he spend my $50, you
gotta be quicker than that. Like, but it should always be, a certain amount, or y'all can like come up with like. Set the boundaries and whatever.
That would be a work in progress. Because we both like, what you doing with that $10? Like, damn, that was my $10.
But see, use your real bank account for that. Don't use the joint bank account, $10.
Like,
maybe a little anniversary gift or something you can use the joint account for, right? No? You should use your regular
we talked about having a joint account and just using, like, when it's time to get groceries or just buy something for the house. Like, do it that way. Like, we always spend that money on house or us.
Yeah, something joint.
Yeah.
Joint. Not like
joint account is for joint
things. Joint purchases. Not you individually.
You want that individually? Your money.
But some wives are being courted and taken care of, I guess, like solely by their husband, so they kind of think like, oh, he's gonna trip, if I'm buying this.
Yeah, they basically get like a fucking allowance.
No, basically is for real.
If you court me to take care of me fully, you're gonna take all those charges that come with it. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be buying shit to try to set up my own income. Like what I need to buy some products, some bulk, start a website. That's what I'm gonna be using money for. I'm gonna be setting up. I'm gonna use your money for as long as I can, but definitely gonna be streaming the income.
I'm trying to double it.
I gotta keep it on the side in case you ever kick me to the curb, because if you're taking care of me,
okay, I might be just saving that shit.
Yeah, because I don't have no reason to spend it. He's going to the side.
I just read this story where this woman, she was in a marriage and her husband was fully taking care of her, and she didn't have a job. He didn't want her to get a job, but he was fully upset at her when she did get a job. And so she started taking money that out of their joint account and just putting it to the side, because her mom was just like, you just need to have some type of money for yourself in case something happened.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She had saved about $70,000. He found it. Pissed. He was mad. He was mad. He initially wanted it back. He was mad as fuck about it. Like, this is my money. I worked hard for it. Why are you hiding money that I can't touch? And this and that. He was really upset about it. And she was just like, I think I really did the right thing by putting this to the side, because you're tripping.
Fine.
Yeah, that controlling shit a rare thing anyway. Like, you can't work or anything. Like,
I wouldn't be attracted to that. So, no.
Okay, cute.
Okay, now we're about to play Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
How the game goes is we give you a set of celebrities and you tell us who would you rather smash.
Okay.
Respectfully or disrespectfully, however you want to do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna motivate.
Okay, hold on. Let me get a good one. Let me just pop it off with like some OGs real quick.
You know celebrities.
Halle Berry versus Lauren London.
Halle Berry.
Why?
I've been in love with Halle Berry since Catwoman.
Okay.
That has been the love of my life. That was my celebrity crush before I even knew I was gay for real. I was just like, oh my gosh, she just looks so beautiful. Nah, being a little gay.
Okay.
Hey, look up. Okay. I don't know how to say her name. Yara. You know her?
Yeah.
Okay, she's beautiful, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. And we've said her before, but Halle. Bailey? Yeah.
Halle.
She's beautiful, isn't she? But then this girl, she's beautiful too. Her facial features are kind of like Yara. But Halle, she just radiates a different kind of beauty, you know?
And I love women with locks.
Shut up.
As a lock queen, I love women with locks. So that's just, they just win domain.
Yeah. I love Yara's
facial structure.
For sure.
Like a goddess.
For sure. It definitely gives some type of, I don't know.
Oh,
okay. Christina Milian. The OG pretty girl.
Okay.
I should have put her against Lauren London, huh? I think she's really pretty. What's her name? Janelle Monáe?
Janelle Monáe. It's definitely Janelle Monáe. That's
you like her?
Disrespectfully. I'm in love with her music.
Okay.
Her musicality as an artist is unmatched. It's something special.
Okay, this girl, I forget her name, but she's really, really beautiful. She's Marseille.
Marseille.
You know who Marseille is?
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, her up against what's her name? Because their ages is the same.
Zendaya? Who?
You can, but no, I was thinking of, I forgot her name. What's the band-aid girl?
Shy Jackson?
Yeah.
You know who
Sky
Shy Jackson? Oh, Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her. Sky Jackson versus, who we just say? Marseille. Sky's pretty. Yeah. I hear she messy though, but
she is. She's
on the internet.
Yeah, she's messy as shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past.
She got a couple points down because of that. She's definitely messy.
I think that's why she ain't getting no work.
They say she a mean girl.
They say she's a horrible actor.
She just acts like the same Zuri. Mm-hmm. Like, grow up, girl. Okay, hold on. I just had who did I just say? Zendaya, but I don't know who to put her. Cassie. You know, they said they look like a little bit.
Who's Cassie?
The one who was just with Diddy, Cassie, the shaved side. Oh, man, because I forgot you.
I know.
Okay. Look, I searched Cassie.
Zendaya. I remember Cassie. Yeah.
It's me and you. I'm waiting. Look at what I make. It's okay.
It's Zendaya for me though, mostly because we were in the same age, so I've watched her evolve from like being on Disney Channel and her being Zendaya. Her now as an adult and how she carries herself and everything. So it's like
she's in her bag. She got money.
Yes, okay. Like the bitch is in all these fucking movies. The movies be top movies every fucking time.
And busy.
She ain't got time for you motherfuckers, huh? Her man living good. Okay.
And it's also just like the roles that she played. I want to say last year they had said something about like her. One thing that she says in all her movie contracts is that she's not doing no sexual promiscuous ass scenes, so that's why you don't see her casting and nothing like that.
Okay.
So it's like
she stayed true, and the fact that she got that role in Euphoria when that show was all about sex, and she still didn't have to do nothing.
Ain't have to do anything but serve her face and act like that a druggie. She was on it.
Okay.
Played that part.
I don't want her. The singer.
Yeah. I know her.
Okay, she's really pretty, really naturally pretty. Versus Caesar.
Yeah, I don't say Caesar.
That's
Cardi B beat that. R&B shit probably. The best. I hear her made fun of SZA's fake accent.
I would have to say her because SZA a lot too fucking much.
You know what?
I'm turned off by a lot.
Okay.
I don't
she
like
do
that.
Be lying. I wonder why.
Just be lying about random shit. Like, why you lying? Why? Why you lying to these folks telling them you got freckles, bro?
Why you lying to the folks telling them you ain't never had no TV when it's a picture of a TV in your fucking house? Like,
come on, bro. What's up with you? Why you just lying? That ain't.
Diamond boy.
Alright, that's all I had then. Cool. Skated through that game.
Alright, so the next thing we're gonna play is intoxication.
Intoxication.
You ready to get intoxicated?
Yeah. I'm a drinker. I do this.
Okay.
He said, I'm not used to this. I'm used to this.
Period. I'm a little hungry.
Yeah.
I'm actually a lot of hungry.
Pizza.
I got a pizza.
Have you played this before? So it has 4 different cards: a party card, solo, vote, and dare. So when it's a party, it's all of us do it. If you pull a solo, it's just you. A vote, we have to vote, and then dare, it's you, but you have to do the dare. So I think. Okay, so I can try the old cards.
Oh. May 18th, if y'all ain't doing anything,
Okay.
There's a performance going on. I will be performing as well as some other local artists out here.
Oh.
Yeah, Vino's Pizzeria downtown. It's $10 to get in.
Okay. And are we gonna be able to get food?
Yeah.
Okay. Send the details because my mind is kind of bad.
Please do. Some little flyer through.
It is.
What time? I work on weekends.
Like, the doors open at 7, so it'll start
Oh,
at 8.
okay.
Okay, good. I'm gonna be a little busy in the
Yeah,
early
let us
day.
know. So I think.
Yeah. I think y'all like it. It'll give you an inside look of like our music scene. So we got some pretty good artists out here. It's a lot of talented folks around this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, it is. Like Arkansas definitely has a lot of talent, but
very versatile. Like, they do everything.
okay. So as our guest, you pull first.
All right. It says vote. Who catches feelings the fastest? Player with the most votes take a drink.
Oh, we don't know you, so we don't know. Do you fall in love? Do you fall in love in 3 days?
Okay, how long it take you?
It depends on what type of woman I'm dealing with.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can. But
What was that, a dare party vote? Oh,
Vote.
okay.
we don't.
how about everybody just take a
I bet say
drink?
we can take a
can
little
pull
small one.
can
I
pull
won't put it
another
in my. We can take a warm up shot.
I got liquor up in here.
Oh,
I do smell. I've been sipping it the whole time.
I don't see how you be cheating on her.
I do not be cheating. I just don't have nothing to take the shot in. Okay, yeah, you're right. Pour it up in here. See, I'm a team player.
Hold on.
Put it
Be
back.
still.
Oh, I was trying to put it back. I thought that was going to help. It's wasting.
Oh, sorry.
You needed a chaser. Are you a chaser? You said you were a drinker,
She
so you
said
don't
she
need no
comes to
chaser.
this.
My bad, I forgot. We chasers.
You're still catching feelings fast.
We so ghetto. Look at this.
I can get delusional.
All
Delusional.
right.
That's that catching feelings fast. When you delulu, everything feels so good. Let's go all in.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little delulu.
And I can live there. I'm trying to chill out.
Party. That's everybody. If you ever stalked someone, take a drink.
Not stalking.
Well, let's explain that. You got a story for it?
Now, there's levels to stuff. Like, I ain't following nobody around
There is levels.
at their job or at their house.
Like
Like,
disguise.
I ain't doing none of that. I done drove past the house once or twice.
Okay.
Or stalked that social media trying to see if a motherfuckers making indirect posts, but I ain't
that's a
never
little
just stopped nobody.
That's
That's
lurking.
That's
You may have
it's
lurked.
a thin line between it, so it's like I'm on.
Yeah,
I say stalking.
bushes and shit, and
I say kind of
Watching
stalking because it was a point in time where I'm checking they shit every day. Like,
You was
I'm trying to
obsessed.
see what's going on type shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Internet stalking, but not in real life.
yeah, not
Yeah.
real life.
I'm not. Everybody has their heart broken. We all have been there.
Okay.
We all been there. We gotta get a little drive-by.
We don't have our versions, you know what I'm saying? I definitely roll past somebody's house before.
Me too.
I need to see this car outside.
See what you doing? Where you at? Okay.
I was you.
Damn, all these parties. It says, take a drink if you've ever made a sex tape. Ever made. Not we have.
Look, she happy that I can finally relate to the card.
You got some sex tapes?
Come on and pull up. Pour it up.
And we don't want to get you drunk by any means.
But you did say you stood around a corner. No, I'm just kidding. This is we don't condone drinking and driving.
At all. Oh, I'm sorry. They could be too. They could be too.
Don't do it.
I knew she was gonna do it. But I ain't go out with you.
Oh, all right.
Especially when I'm really like, I don't just be drinking like that. Let me not make it seem like that. I don't drink like that.
You that way.
When I was in college,
I don't think you're drunk.
When I was in college and high school, I did.
Okay, that's
But
college.
I stopped, so I don't really drink like that. But I got it in me, so when it come down to doing it, I can do it.
But that's impressive. I could have never done it.
Bacardi's smooth though, low key. That's why.
It's actually not that
That's why I
bad.
be getting it.
I don't like that
It's actually
silver one.
not
That
too
silver
bad.
one tastes like real alcohol. I don't like it.
I like this better than the clear, the white bottle.
It's you.
That's my turn.
That's not too bad.
Party. Oh God! If you said you was done and went right back, take a drink.
Oh God damn. We need to shift up these motherfucking cards.
It's actually that's a little worse than Risha.
I'm glad we taking these.
I just want to say to my friends,
We could have been drunk.
I know I told you I was done and I went back.
We all been there.
When did you go back? You went back just recently?
No, I've been standing on business.
Okay, standing on business.
Since our last conversation, I've been standing on business. But I know, we've all been that friend or had that friend to be like, oh, y'all done with them. I'm not dealing with that shit no more. And then I go back and just like, bitch.
We all been there.
You will reach a breaking point, but that's another conversation for another day.
Oh, the breaking point has been reached.
Good.
So
Shout
I'm standing
out.
on business.
Shout out. Vote. Oh, Lord. I'm finna go ahead and take a fucking drink. You don't know me, but my friends gonna vote me. Who argues the most? Player with the most vote, take a drink.
I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely say you, mostly because I've watched y'all videos and you're just more,
What do you mean?
I don't want to say argumentative because it has a negative connotation behind it.
Does,
but
it
you
does.
you're gonna challenge what somebody says, and
I want
everybody
to
ain't
pick
gonna
your
take
brain.
it.
I want to know. I mean, that's what this show is about, though.
Some people they can take you picking their brains, and some people they take offense to it, and people getting their feelings, and they start an argument.
But we don't be arguing on the show.
I ain't saying that y'all argue, but
We have differences of opinions, but
y'all do.
It ain't never got deep enough to really just sit here and go back and forth, has it?
Nah, it has never been a back and forth from what I've watched, but it's definitely been like you're gonna challenge.
Like ask her what she means by that or something.
Dig a little deeper to what you mean
I'm
by
like,
that.
girl, I don't know shit.
Okay.
Like, that's what I mean. I'm like, girl, damn.
I like that though. That's cool.
I don't know.
I need more people like that that's
do
willing
that.
to challenge what somebody
Yeah,
say
you
and not just
challenge
take
like,
it.
yeah, you
To
challenge
make you think more.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the purpose of this show is to talk, so of course I'm going to challenge what's being said.
Yeah.
I like you do that in normal life too.
Yeah, I do, but I would do it probably more on the show.
Yeah.
For sure. But I definitely want to know.
So probably you. I argue a lot with not argue with my man, but we debate a lot.
I can get to the down part. I feel like if I ask a question up here and you give me an answer up here, if it makes sense, okay. But if I feel like there's holes in it that I could peek through to ask more questions, I'm going to do that.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Take a shot.
Don't leave no holes. And I'm going to go through them motherfuckers and ask some questions. Damn, I just got that on me.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
It's easy to start arguments. Y'all just don't have to see eye to eye to certain or see it in a different perspective.
Yeah, try not to get We grown. Everybody got their own opinion, so we try not to argue. If we have different opinions, let's just agree to disagree.
I'm only gonna argue if my feelings involved. If it's just a random topic, like who cares what people feel? I mean, we can have our own opinions. Right. If it's about something that's in my feelings, okay, yeah, we may talk about this shit for a minute because I need to get it together until my feelings feel better.
I need to get to a point. That's how I'm saying. I have to keep talking about something until I get to a point that I'm okay.
Me too. People don't understand that. Like, what the fuck? If your feelings ain't hurt, then you shouldn't give a fuck that I'm still talking about it because my feelings are.
Still not sitting right with me. I don't care.
I relate to it. So, but sometimes I be having to tell folks, like, just because I'm bringing it up don't mean that I'm still faulting you for it.
Yeah.
I'm just not over it. I'm not over it. Let me talk about it.
And I'm not coming aggressively with it either. Let's just talk about it.
Yeah, let's just talk about it.
Who's it on?
Oh, yeah, because you just
okay.
Dare. Tell your biggest turn off or take a drink.
Turn off. What's your biggest turn off?
I have a lot of turn offs, but I get irritated really quickly. So,
what's your sign?
A Libra.
Okay.
What does that mean? But yeah, I don't know. My turn off, I guess like sexually or just in period, like general. Period. It just says period. I don't like when people ask me a lot of questions. That shit irritates me. But I can tend to ask a lot of questions just because I be knowing the details. But like, I don't know. If I feel like a question stupid, I'm like, I get irritated. Like, why are they asking stupid ass questions? You know? So, yeah.
I'm the same way, though. Especially when I feel like you're trying to dig a little into my life.
Yeah, like, why are you asking me all these fucking questions? Like, what is going on?
Bitch, damn cop.
That would be probably my biggest, like, just irritation. People, period, is my biggest turn off. I'm not a people person.
So that goes back to why people think you stuck up.
But I'm not. I'm not. I don't know how to say it. Like,
you come off as irritated. You just said it.
What does stuck up actually mean, though?
I don't think she's stuck up. I'm just saying that's just what people see when they see her.
But I feel like when we're out around other people, I don't come off as stuck up. Like, I'm like, when we got like kickbacks and stuff, like when we chilling, we go out, like I don't feel like I come off as stuck up. Like, when I say people irritate me, like at work, customers irritate the hell out of me. Stuff like that. Yeah. Like, you asking me a lot of questions would like irritate the hell out of me. But when I feel like we're just in a social gathering, I feel like I'm cool with you.
Yeah.
I'm asking, what does stuck up just really mean? Mostly because, like, I've had people say the same thing to me. Like, oh, first I thought you would be stuck up, or what does that actually mean to be stuck up?
They say that about you because where you live?
Not because where I live, just how I carry myself.
I think it goes back to
nobody knows where I live. I don't share my address.
Oh, because I'm like, you don't give a stuck up vibe to me. You seem real cool, laid back, and talkative and stuff.
I guess we say if you have like a nice house or whatever, like people say.
Because I'm like, maybe that's what they mean. I don't think that. I think that's stupid to be well off in life to be getting called stuck up.
I've had a couple people that just be like, oh yeah, I didn't approach you sooner because it just seemed like he was just very stuck up and shit like that. Like I never understood it. Like I understand that I carry myself to a certain caliber, but I didn't feel like that made me stuck up. I can't be a little sedity and bougie, but like,
be who you are. You are yourself. You know, no one else can tell you how to be. So be whatever you want to be. Like, right. No one else can put a label on you. You're just projecting your feelings onto them. Like, you feel like if you call them bougie, that'll make you feel better about yourself because I don't act like that. Like, damn, they really doing it. But if I call them bougie, maybe it'll make me feel better. Like, you know, they not, you know, bougie's bad.
Right.
So if I put this on them, I'm good. But really, they're not bougie. They just, you know, the shit.
I got to stop the game. But, like, I guess I'm contradicting myself because I say I don't like people, but, like...
I know what you mean when you say you don't like
people. Yeah, like, I say I don't like people, but, like, I would still talk to you. Like my coworkers, like, when I first started working there, like, my boss told me, like, some of them were, like, not scared to talk to me, but they feel like I was intimidating, so they didn't want to say nothing to me. Yeah. But I'm like, nah, y'all could have just said something to me. Like, it's just that I don't speak, and that's why a lot of people think I'm like shy because I don't talk. Like, I'm not a people person. Like, I'm not just gonna go up to you and start a conversation.
Yeah, I'm a people person, but I don't like people. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand you saying like you don't really like people. Like, yeah, I do well when it comes down to talking to people. Like, I can do a very good job at articulating and being able to adapt to certain situations with people. But I'm not gonna engage in a conversation with you first.
Exactly.
You talk to me, I'm gonna talk back. I'm not gonna be rude, but
right. Exactly.
I don't feel the need to go out of my way to talk to people half the time.
Right. It only just depends on the day for me or how I'm feeling, because I could be high with anxiety, not say nothing, not even get up from my fucking seat until it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be feeling like that. Or I could just be feeling like I would have to probably be under the influence, you know?
Right.
But if I'm feeling social, I may just, you know, just talk and whatever, just be myself, you know? But if the anxiety is taking over, baby, I won't say nothing.
Obviously, I like people, I have friends, but, you know.
I was watching this pastor preach on YouTube, and he was basically saying that, like, other people's, like, self-talk, other people's talk that they give you is basically how they feel about themselves. So
I feel that way too.
Saying that you're stuck up, that's subconsciously how they feel about themselves, and they're trying to throw it on you.
Projecting.
But you're not accepting what they're trying to make your reality, so it's bouncing back on them.
Before they know.
Yeah. I feel that way too, 100%. I always felt that if people just unprovoked speak on somebody like else's, like, I guess, I wouldn't say life, but just like calling them names, I guess. I think you're projecting how you feel on them or trying to make yourself feel better by bringing them down because they're making you feel less than. Now, even though they're not doing nothing to you, you know what I'm saying? That's just how you feel. But that means that you're not happy with yourself because if you compare yourself to somebody else and you're saying in your mind like, damn, they making me feel, then you're not happy because you shouldn't compare yourself. You should be feeling like you're at the best of your ability, and if you're not, then that should be the goal to get there. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it comes from me a little bit.
Y'all not to get off. Y'all know how we do.
I know. I feel like we should end the game.
Whose turn?
We really got on. Okay,
we can do this
one
last
more
round.
This don't matter. This don't count to me. It says if you fantasize about someone else during sex, take a drink.
How it don't matter to you?
You never fantasize about someone else?
I be locked in. I ain't gonna go.
I definitely have before.
Locked in. I don't think about others. You know what I mean? Sex isn't a big thing for me. So if we've gotten to the point of we're having sex, I'm only thinking about you in that moment. I'm not thinking about nobody else.
There is a time where you're not happy no more in I wouldn't say relationship, but like, or not having like good enough sex. I don't know. It was some time back then where I've had to just think about. You
having sex and you bored?
Yeah, y'all remember that story I told about being bored? Now
bored. I'm not having sex. Get your ass up.
But see, I can't be that forward. Like when I told that story about me saying I'm bored, like
I'm quick to
think about somebody else so I can get through this.
I'm quick to tell them, but I'm not in the mood for it. I can't,
I'm very pro speaking up.
I was with y'all.
Especially when I'm in it, and if the mood changed for me, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not feeling this no more.
That's so heartbreaking.
I just have to
see it through.
I can't.
Damn.
Because I feel like it's fucked up for me to see it through knowing damn well I'm not in this. So
you could just not fuck with her after.
Now
that's real.
I used to be like that, but now I agree. Like, you can say it like in a nice way, like, you know.
Yeah, you can say I don't think our souls are aligning.
I don't think our energies are matching.
And I respect you too much to continue.
Straight up, like I ain't gonna cap. I'm not really.
Okay.
I would love to, but I'm not.
I would love to.
I'm not in a place right now where I can.
That sounds right.
And it work every time.
Oh, so you use this often?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you really have like not to say picky, because you should be picky with your sex.
No,
but
it's picky.
Yeah.
Oh, just
good for you.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
But you will cut it off.
Yeah.
As you should.
Okay.
Okay,
Solo, damn. If you've ever had a backup in place?
Like a backup person. Like somebody, you fuck up, I got somebody else for you. I got somebody else for me, so if you fuck up, I'm not really fucked up about you.
Okay.
Like a side piece.
Oh, no, I ain't had, like, we talking relationships, I never had no side piece.
Not relationships, I never had a backup.
But if we talking, like, links, I guess, I feel like, people had rosters and shit, like, you could hit up somebody else.
So that's your backup.
Oh, girl, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. I got a new you here in 5 minutes.
But I ain't never had no side nigga, though.
Never on speed dial.
Type shit.
That's too much energy.
That's back then. Now it's different. I can't do too much.
You gonna get them confused.
See, I get a motherfucker confused and tell them. I'm an honest person. Let me say that.
I see.
So if I get somebody confused with them, I definitely say, my bad, I got you confused.
But that's good.
Get the fuck off my phone. You got me confused with who?
You know, there's freedom in honesty. I'm being honest with you. What can you?
True.
I'm letting you making your decision.
Okay, it says vote. Most likely to be arrested.
I mean, what you say about stalking? Oh, you only said the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know.
Can I vote myself?
Okay, yeah, because I'm with you
I'll
too
vote
then.
myself.
Why? What? Because you hardcore?
I ain't gonna. I'm very laid back.
Have you been arrested before?
No, I've gotten close, but like God loved me so much, I just be getting off all the time. I got pulled over with like 8 grams of weed.
Damn.
8 grams, 4 blunts. He was just like, just dump it out. We're gonna let you go.
Wow.
God, I love you so much. I love you so much.
If
I'm
you never
gonna go
believed
home.
before, you believe now. I got pulled over the other day too.
I got pulled over this morning.
I was hot.
Damn, did you get a ticket?
Yes, bitch ass.
Was
He was
it in
nice
Little
about
Rock?
it though. Little Rock. And I said I shouldn't go this. So it's like 2 different ways I can go to work. And one way the cops be hot. But I like that way because it's like kind of chill and zen. I listen to my morning show, you know. And then the other way is like highway, you know, lights or whatever. So I was like, I knew I shouldn't go this way. But girl, he was hot. And y'all, I didn't know he was pulling me over. I want to get pulled over 2 times.
You take it with a check?
No, I wasn't speeding, but I was like, is he pulling me up? Like, we went down the road. I didn't pull over because I thought he was trying to get over. He was like, pull over. He was on a motorcycle. He was like, pull over. And I was like,
motorcycle.
I'm like, sir, I've only been pulled over one time. It was my second time today. I was like, sir, I don't know. I've never been pulled over.
The thing is, when I get pulled over by police officers, I know how to play the game. Especially when it's a black police officer and some white police officers, they have a heart. Act scared.
Yeah, he was.
I'm talking about, I'm putting my hands on the dashboard. I might shake a little just for dramatic effect. So they be like, are you good? I'm like, sorry, sir, I'm just really scared. I be seeing the videos of them killing black.
Oh, wow.
They get off like,
he was cool.
The white people, they be embarrassed. They be like, damn, like, we really got these folks scared. And the black man, they just be like, damn.
You bitches ain't got me scared, but you bitches do got me fucked up. Because, like, when y'all pulled me over, it was a minority. I think she was Mexican. But a minority, and she searched my car and everything. And she was like, I smell weed. No, you don't. Because, for one, I do not do that.
You can't go to jail for that anyway.
I felt like she was just profiling.
She just trying to do something.
Like, oh my God, I couldn't believe. I was like, for real, you did? She was like, yeah, the wind was blowing. I was like, do you smell it right now? No.
Right.
So where'd it go between now and then?
She smelled it on your breath.
Baby made me get out the car and search it. I can't believe that. Made me get out of my car. Literally, the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Literally, it was this week though. Made me get out of my car, baby. I'm up in work attire, a skirt and shit, and she's searching me. I'm like this with my hands out.
Yeah, first time I got pulled over was by a black guy, and he gave me a warning. This time he was white, but he was cool. Girl, he said I was going 64 and a 45. Okay. But
you deserve it.
Okay. But I was right there borderline because the speed limit, he said, is either above 15 or below. I was on 20, like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, your ticket could have been fat.
As fuck.
So he was like, y'all, I never been pulled over. So he was like, I can either pay the ticket and I don't have to go to court if I pay the ticket, right? Yeah. But he was saying something for it to not show up on my record. I don't want it to show up on my record. Like, what I need to do?
As long as you paid it, it shouldn't.
Like, do I still have to go to court?
No.
If you pay before court, if you don't pay before court, you're going to go to court. And they can put you on the payment plan or something.
Yeah.
But then if you miss the payment plan, you get a warrant.
And if you miss it again, you get a warrant. They're coming to get you.
Oh, yeah. I just don't like to be. I know it's a little traffic ticket, but I don't want nothing on my record. So,
yeah, no, I mean, it's fucking traffic. Once you pay it, it's off.
Oh, okay.
Well, I would have to say myself mostly because, like, although I'm very chilled and laid back, I don't play. And I don't like when people try to play with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I turn up quick, but, like, I don't like having to because I'm changed. I'm a changed woman. Back in my crunk days, I was crunk and I was ready. But, like, now it's like, if I can go to jail, I'm too cute to go to jail.
Oh, period. Okay.
It's like, I gotta go to jail. We're gonna go for a good reason. I'm gonna really show you why I'm like
jail
that.
Ain't for me. Period. It can really get wicked, but we just gonna keep it chill. That's how I feel. I feel like that way in my life too. I won't never take it there, but it could.
I hate even being like getting to the point of like, bro, I damn near let you get me out my zone.
It really could get wicked.
What?
Okay.
All right, that game's done. It's gonna introduce the hot seat.
The hot seat.
Original Talk to Me Nice game. It's called the hot seat. And, spicy dare, spicy question. You may get off easy. You may get something, innocent.
You said drinking to this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, just
me.
You were the only one in the hot seat. You see the fire above your head? Yeah. You're in the hot seat. Okay. So, yeah, you'll pull a card. You either do there, answer the question. If you don't do it, you have to take a shot of hot sauce.
Oh.
So I'm going to ask you, after you read the question, I'm going to ask you, are you going to talk nice or are you going to talk spice? If you talk nice, you tell us. If you talk nice. Spice, okay, you already know.
I'm an open book. There's no secrets for me. I tell you.
Let's see, I hope you get a good one.
There's no shame in what I went through in my life.
Well, we don't know what the hot seat is about. It gets a little spicy. Do you pull two?
Oh, God.
What did it say?
It says, I dare you to text your mom I'm pregnant and expecting a baby.
Oh, my gosh. You're going to do it? Okay. Let's see.
How is your mom? Is she like chill?
Is she like a Christian woman?
Chill. I don't want to say she's spiritual. Like,
okay.
Don't worry about it.
Not like
she's more like me. So she's like, she gonna be upset, but she ain't gonna be too much.
She gonna text right back? Is she up right now?
Yeah, she might call me.
You gonna put her on speaker?
Yeah, Mom, I just took this.
I'm supposed to say I'm pregnant and I'm expecting soon. I think.
Yeah, or just I'm pregnant. Did you get that?
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh God, she did it.
Oh God, I don't know how to say it.
She had a quick texter.
She pulled out that.
Is she up? Yeah.
If she not up, you gotta pull another card. If she don't text back, how many minutes?
She might be sitting next to my dad. They might have a good discussion first. You might have to calm her down, like just chill.
Oh my God, you raising her blood pressure?
I'm dead.
You gotta go home.
Did you just say my mom pregnant or what you said?
I said I'm pregnant.
Is that believable though, or she know you a jokester?
She said me too.
See, she know you playing.
She said me too.
Is she pregnant for real?
No, she's lying.
Okay, that's cute.
She's lying.
I feel like you should.
But she would definitely think so, cause like. I know looks could be deceiving, but I'm pansexual. I like people who like me.
Okay.
So I'm not against dating men. I just prefer to date women.
Okay.
So she knows that it's a chance, but like I don't like men for real.
Yeah.
Define pansexual for me because it's different because bisexual is men and women. That's what I know as men and women. But you're saying pansexual. That makes
I like everybody. So I like straight.
It doesn't matter their sexual
women,
preference.
Trans, all that.
Yeah, okay.
I like who like
however
me.
You make me feel.
You vibe with me and we click. Yeah.
I've seen a movie like that. They were two opposites, completely different fucking people, and they liked each other. But okay,
if I like you, I go against all odds.
You feel like we should let her slide with that, or should we?
I mean, not everyone gotta be so hot, but she winning.
That was quick.
Pull another one.
I just feel like your mom know you playing though.
I feel like that was spicy.
She said she wants something spicy.
You want something spicy?
Oh,
what that would say then?
I dare to text your ex. I miss you.
You gotta text everybody.
Are you with that?
I gotta unblock. Is it my recent ex? Is it my
pick
most
ex? Pick your favorite ex if you want to. It don't specify.
I can't because I be playing with her too much. So she know.
Well, ex you don't know me.
All right, so okay, do most recent.
I ain't gonna text back. I'm gonna call.
Okay.
Because the text don't do
it.
It don't
be more like her.
I'm gonna call. Let's get.
Put her on speaker.
We're gonna be quiet.
Put her to the mic.
As if she answers.
If she don't answer, call another ex.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Laying down.
I miss you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Why you always act like why you doing this to me? What you mean what I want?
You don't miss me.
Yes, I do. I'm calling you, telling you I miss you, and I don't miss you.
But I'm on the phone, so I gotta call you back.
Okay, hurry up.
Okay. Yeah, she definitely was trying to play game.
Yeah.
She's trying to play game. She expected you to call her back right now. She only said that to play with you to see how you feeling, and she ready for you to call her back. She said, man down.
Listen, all my exes love me because I was not the problem.
Okay, period.
I ain't gonna say some of them I was the problem. I have to take accountability. I was the problem with some of them, but majority of them love me because I wasn't the problem.
Okay.
Shout out. Okay.
Love an unproblematic.
Okay. All right.
Which is cute.
How do you feel? Because this really wraps the show. Tell us how you feel about Talk to Me Nice.
Not gonna cap. I fuck with it. It's different. It's not what I expected, but like it's better. It's better than what I expected. So,
Okay.
I was a little nervous and anxious because I'm just always nervous and anxious when it comes down to meeting new people.
Yeah,
especially in like a space that I'm not comfortable with.
I understand for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But like came through the door and I immediately felt comfortable.
Period.
Thank you.
I pride myself in offering that energy. You know?
That's all. I like your house. Your house give comforting. Like it's just comforting.
I tried to come off not stuck up.
You did not come off.
Period. Y'all heard her.
I see you.
Get it right with my friend, okay?
Yeah. Hating assholes.
Okay. Well, that wraps the show, guys. You already know how it feels. I'm a little drunk. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having me. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you for coming. We had a great time with you.
Next time y'all gonna be on mine.
We can't wait.
I know you rapping shit. I really missed the opportunity to ask to do a little freestyle, but it's okay. Maybe we'll do it when we come in and sit on your couch.
Tell us the details though, like.
Yeah, with the show.
Free, we're going for sure.
I got y'all.
So y'all already know. Leave comments, questions, ask questions and shit. You know how we do.
Drop them.
Talk to me nice and don't talk to me twice.
Yeah, bye y'all.
See y'all next episode.
See y'all.